Hi, if you're an adult with ADHD or autism, you probably know this feeling of life being just a little bit too much. Too many rules, too many expectations, too many invisible standards we're supposed to meet without anyone explaining what those standards are. And so we try to fit in. We spend so much energy trying to shape shift into a version of ourselves that looks more normal. We watch how other people do things, how they show up, how they organize, how they speak, and we try to copy it. Because finally, that's what's rewarded, right? That's what works for them, so it must be the right way. And when it works once, when we manage to fit in once, or perform once, or succeed once, we cling to that method with everything we have. We think, okay, this is the formula. This is how I have to do it every time. And so we push, we hustle, we turn effort into intensity. Everything becomes all or nothing. It's like our whole system is saying, this worked last time, so I have to do it exactly the same way again. But here's the painful truth, that strategy burns us out, it boxes us in, and eventually it stops working because we are not machines. We are not meant to live life in a loop. We are sensitive, we are creative, we are dynamic. And when we are constantly forcing ourselves to meet a standard that was never made for us, we lose access to the best parts of our brain. We lose our flexibility, we lose our imagination, we lose that spark of what if. But something beautiful happens when we stop trying to control everything. When we just chill just a little, when we give ourselves a little permission to be okay with an average result, suddenly there's room to breathe, room to think, room to create. Because pressure kills creativity, but presence, presence brings it back to life. And I know that might be hard to believe, especially when you've spent a lifetime like you have to try harder just to keep up. But hear me now. You don't have to do it their way. You don't have to aim to be perfect. You don't even have to get it right. You just have to be you. Even if that version of you is average today, even if it's messy, even if it needs rest. Because in that space, the softer, more forgiving space, that's where creativity lies. That's where the magic starts. So maybe today, instead of pushing harder, you give yourself permission to ease up, not give up, ease up, and just see what happens.